What is up, guys? It has been a long time since I have done one of my Minecraft series videos. I stumbled there, but hey, that's okay. And I mean, oh wow, it has been a long time. Um, the reasons for that will be explained in this video, and I apologize for not having a Minecraft video out in forever. But this is the first time I've actually played in a long time. Like the last video I put out, which should be for my multiplayer series, was the last time I played Minecraft. I have been so busy recently, which I'll get into later, that I have not had time to even play this game. So a lot of this stuff is new for the new snapshots, which we are in the latest snapshot, and you might have noticed some new blocks down there. And we are indeed in my single player world, but we are in newly generated chunks. I have my render distance set to not too far as to not destroy my CPU, because this might be a long video, but the flower forest is just about back that way from a few episodes ago, or last episode, or however long ago it was. But these are newly generated chunks that have the diorite and andesite and rhyolite, and those are all volcanic rocks. So I know that at least two of those are wrong. I know that andesite's one of them, at least I think. But yeah, I wanted to come to a newly generated area for this episode, which I haven't even stated what we're going to be doing in this episode. As you might have noticed, I'm not wearing, super diamond up gear and all that stuff. I'm just wearing some purple leather. And I've got very limited resources on me. All I have is, a little bit of food, a little bit of torches, a bed to skip the night, and a bow, which is not enchanted, and arrows and all that stuff. And I have my diamond tools. And the reason that I'm out here like this, not very geared up, is because I want this episode kind of to be like beginning a new series, but without having to like grind up wooden tools and all that stuff. Even though I'm still gonna have to get some wood from trees for like chests and a workbench and all that stuff. And I do have to get materials to replace the ones that I'm gonna be using up. But wow, I'm already down 2 hunger points. But hey, but yeah. And the main reason is because, like I said, I don't want to grind up and do all that stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. I managed to find like what is this defined as? Cliff stone beach, and this is a very tall stone beach. But the first thing I want to do is I want to make it over there, up onto that grassy area. And there should be a way up there. I don't know what it is, but I also want to pick up some of these new blocks. This is the first time I've ever even seen these blocks. This is the first time I've played the game since, like I said, the last time I had a video. Oh, these are beautiful. I don't know any of the crafting recipes for these blocks. I just know that they are indeed very, very good looking blocks when you polish them up, or whatever it's called. Chisel. It's either polished or chiseled or something like that. Oh god, there's water everywhere. Water everywhere. Let's block that off. But yeah, I have been so busy recently with school. It's not even funny. Ooh, we have more. What is this? We have granite and diorites. Okay, so I was right. Diorite is one of them, and this does actually look like diorite. I was working with diorite the other day for one of my classes, which, yeah, back to that is the reason why I have been gone. And I've been putting out like one video a week, it seems like. I did not expect to be as busy as I am, and I severely apologize for that. I hate not putting out content when, I know that you guys actually do enjoy it. At least I hope you enjoy it. Please enjoy it. Leave a like if you enjoy it. I think that's the first time I've ever asked for a like, which is weird. I'm going to be using up this entire pickaxe before we even get started. I need to save it. I should actually make my way up, and I'll just come back for these. But look at all these. Look at this vein. It's all new blocks and stuff. It's insanity. There's a whole bunch of new things going on. Slime blocks are definitely one of my MOs. But it's not nighttime, and I'm probably going to skip the night just so I don't have to deal with mobs. Because we are still playing on hard. I am not going to be locking the world. That is one of the options, is to lock the world into a difficulty, but there are some times where I start my world up and I'm actually like stuck in a block or something, or something's glitched out and I have to deal with that, and I end up having to go into peaceful to be able to remedy the situation without dying horribly and like losing my stuff. It's just sometimes I have to start my world in peaceful or restart my world in peaceful to fix it, and other things like that. There are just some weird bugs. There's really only one tree up here. I mean, there's more over there, but guess we'll take down this tree. It's like we're back in the first episode, except for the fact that I have an insanely fast axe. Look at this axe. I love this axe. Alright. But, yeah, so that's why I've been gone. Is I actually go to, I hate to classify it like this, but I actually go to real college now. Like, a real university. And the colleges that I was going to previously are not, in my opinion, real colleges. But basically like 13th grade is how one of my friends used to describe them, where it's like, you're technically in college, but it's still a lot like high school, and you see a whole bunch of your friends and whatnot. Of course, that's not the case since I moved away, 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago maybe, but it's still basically high school. However, now that I go to a real college where it is real college, I have little to no time to do anything, and that is very unfortunate, because I do enjoy recording and I do enjoy putting out the content and what's not, but time does not allow for that recently. I need to get some blocks here. Just 3 will do. How slowly does this mine? Probably like super slowly. Let's see here. Oh, that's not too bad. We've still got the whole water situation, which is unfortunate. We'll have to block that up with something. I can block it up with all this granite, because I do have like 4,000 things of granite already. Not so much diorite, but definitely got a lot of granite. So, other than that, I mean, that's basically what I've just been up to. Is I've just been doing schoolwork, and it sucks, actually, because none of my credits really carried over. So it's basically like the first 2 times I went to college that didn't fucking matter. That has been a very big point of contention with me for this college experience, which has caused me to be somewhat disenchanted, especially since I'm a little older than most of the students at the college level. Why do I have F3 up? Sorry, that was probably being very annoying. Of course, this is mostly a talkie episode, because all I want to do is, like, I want to grab these veins and then move on, but I keep seeing more. Like, you dig through the andesite and find diorite. Is this andesite? What is this? This is granite. Alright, I guess the only one I haven't seen is andesite, and I don't even know what that looks like. Alright, I'm probably just gonna leave this here. Diorite, yeah. I'm just gonna put a torch in here, and we'll head back up to the surface and see if we can find some caves or something. But, yeah. So, my apologies if this episode's not gonna be, you know, that entertaining if you don't like talky episodes or like actual back to survival basics episodes, if that even means anything. That was just a whole bunch of words that put together made sense in my head but didn't really translate into vocal sense. But yeah, we're gonna need to set up a steady food supply. There are some cows over there, so I guess I could slay some cows, but in the long run I should probably make a hoe and plant some carrots. Since I don't have any bone meal, that could be a little problematic. I'm surprised I actually did grab enough cobblestone to make a few things, like a stone sword, because I think using my sharpness 5 unbreaking 3 sword might be a little overpowered for the enemies. However, I am still just wearing leather armor, so That could be bad. And there's definitely water over here. There we go. Ground level water. Close enough. So we'll just plant a few carrots and be on our merry way. We definitely need to make some shelter as well. We could probably make it around the bed. Oh my god, there's like 1,000 cows here. I can replenish my leather. I actually really just kind of want to find some slimes too, but for that I'd have to wait till night and find a swamp biome. So let's actually explore. This is a very, very nice area. And the next episode I put out, I'll probably go and work on a project that I have neglected for a while, like my house over in the other Extreme Hills area. But today, we're just going to be doing a little bit exploring. My world's lagging a little bit because it is loading in a whole bunch of new chunks. And are any of those andesite? Is andesite one of them? I know it's another name I've seen. Does it actually spawn naturally or does it not? And is this the same as what I already have? Probably. Yeah, it is. Well, what's the third block? There's 3 new stone blocks. I just don't know what the last one is or if it spawns naturally or not. We're definitely going to need some coal. But, you know, I say screw it with the survival thing because we have what we need. Actually, no, next episode I might continue doing this, but with a little bit more resources. I might set up another portal to this area out here and to my base world. Is this it? Oh, this is it. What is it? Andesite. Okay, so I was right. Andesite. Oh, and we have a cave with more diorite and andesite in it. I'm going to go ahead and just use my efficiency 4 on these, just to save a little bit of time. And it's good to know that you can pick these up with any old tool. Actually, I don't know if you can pick it up with wood. But let's go ahead and search into this cave, and it looks like it just kind of stops. Wow, the caves look really good with these new blocks in it. I have to say that I'm a little impressed. However, I didn't realize that they were going to be this abundant. Jesus, I thought they were kind of like rare pockets of veins, like maybe iron in terms of rarity, but they're everywhere. Of course, they're basically stone, so there's that. How far down does this go? Doesn't go very far. Oh, geez. Still loading in new chunks. So, wow. I'm getting a little bit of a jittery effect, too. I wonder if that's due to how large my world size is now. Which it isn't that large, surprisingly. Mainly because the furthest I've gone out is like 3 to 5,000 in 2 directions. Hello. You can't hurt me. I'm wearing leather armor. Oh, he's hurting me. Because leather armor doesn't do jack. Alright, so this cave actually kind of sucks. There's nowhere to go except for up, and in this game you want to go down. You don't want to dig straight down, but you want to go down. So let's grab a few things of iron and get out of here. I think I hear another skeleton. Or maybe that was just my imagination. Another new thing that you can do, which I'm not sure if this is new since the last time I recorded an episode, at least it isn't for my survival series, multiplayer series, I mean. But hitting control to run is like a godsend. It is easily one of the best features in the game now. And I have really used up this pick, so I'm going to go back to using my stone pick. And I've got arrows in me. Alright, so... oh, didn't see this way. Let's hope for like a ravine or something. This works. I'm gonna get lost really easily, but this works. I might actually... no. I'm just gonna go outside. I want to find a slime. I want to make a slime trampoline. That is my ultimate goal for this episode, is to make a slime trampoline, and I'm not gonna go down that way and just hoping that it's a... What am I trying to say? Hoping that it's just a slime chunk, because I can't risk that it isn't, because it's kind of rare to find slime chunks. Not really rare, just fairly uncommon. But I don't want to risk it not being a slime chunk, so let's get out of here and see if it's nighttime and see if we can find a swamp around, because I just want... Okay, we're nowhere near nighttime, are we? I don't know. This is a nice area, though. I mean, look at this river. Oh, man, this water flow fall type thing. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I might set up another home base out here or something. Like around this area, like maybe over there, or maybe over here. Because this is a really cool looking thing. I gotta follow this river. World Generation, I don't think had too big of a change, but this actually looks like how a river would go in real life. Like it's got places feeding in on it, and it all goes to one area, I believe, and that's kind of a lake. Oh, let's go inspect over there with the waterfall and hopefully not starve to death. I kind of already lost my way from where our bed is, so we're gonna have to just fight at night. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. This episode might actually be a little bit shorter since I don't really know what else to talk about, since we're just gonna be wandering around searching for things, playing with the new blocks, even though I don't have any way to know what the new blocks crafting recipes are, because I don't have like the wiki open or anything. And doesn't look like there's any sort of swamp nearby, at least on this side. So let's run over to this side of the mountain and see if there's any swamp land type areas out there. 'Cause I want to make a slime trampoline type dealio. And maybe there'll be horses out here. Maybe I can tame a horse. I don't see any, but I think we found another plains or flower biome. What is this? Okay, it's just plains, but there's a lot of flowers here. I also want to find a sunflower biome. That would be pretty kick-ass. Don't know how rare those are, but I need to get out of here because I'm being pursued by creepers. Is that a cow or a horse up there? I can't tell, and I'm too afraid to stop. That is a cow. Tons of cows out here, but you can't ride cows. Erg. Alright, I might end up just making this 20-minute episode where I've just done nothing, and you guys will probably hate that. But I feel like I should at least do a video. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! Alright. Don't want to get hit by this guy into a ravine. Are we even... Have we seen... We might have actually seen this ravine before. We might have just gone backwards. I'm going to look in that ravine and see if there's any new blocks in it, because if this is a new ravine, there should be tons of like andesite and diorite, and there's not. So we've somehow gone backwards into old chunks that have already loaded. Which, speaking of old chunks, there were chunks in my old chunk area where they had not yet been loaded, so there's kind of just chunks of like extreme hills areas in the middle of a forest, which is actually quite hilarious. It's just this big blocky like monolith sticking out of the ground randomly, which looks funny, but it's actually kind of annoying. And that happened in my buddy's multiplayer world server thing. Get rid of F3. And it actually destroyed one of his grinders. He was not too happy about that. However, I set up that double grinder, which I'm so jealous that world has. I wish I had a dual grinder here somewhere. Oh, not the time to lag. Also, I'm not healing because I need food. Oh, geez, I did not mean to drop down that many times and get hurt. I need to eat and heal ASAP. Watch me die out here with all these new blocks and have to make my way back out because I have no ender portal out here. Nether portal. Which I'll probably do that between now and the next episode. And the next episode we probably are going to be doing something more interesting. I'm going to try to collect a few of the new blocks and set it up out here. And I'll do a fun little project, which will be more exciting than this. But yeah, like I said, this is mostly just a where have I been episode, and do a little something here and there, gather some new blocks, test out a few new things. I still need to heal, and there's nowhere really safe to drop. I'm just gonna take the damage. Oh, that was a lot more damage than I thought it was gonna be. Oh jeez, how I didn't fall there is beyond me. This is really dangerous. I need to not be as dangerous as I am right now. Oh crap, and I'm being shot from somewhere. Oh, really, guy? You're gonna shoot me from there? Like a dick. He's still shooting at me, too. But he can't get me because I'm too good. Anyway. I feel like I've just done nothing in this episode, and I feel like I've made the situation worse. But at least you guys now know where I've been if you were wondering, which I know someone, at least someone was. But yeah, that should answer that question. This looks really cool. Put like a building here that I'll never finish, just like all the rest of my projects. I'm worse than Etho at finishing projects, because he's at least finished some of his, where I don't think I've ever finished a project here. I've finished the ideas of projects, just not the projects themselves. But yeah, I think I'm just going to call the episode here because I'm not seeing anything, and the loading is actually pretty bad since it's loading in new chunks. I'll make it over here to the sandbar, look around a little bit more, see if there's an attached swamp nearby. I'm probably heading back to areas I've already been. No, actually, yeah, I am. I'm heading back towards 900, so I need to head in this direction to see if there's anything. But that just looks dangerous. So yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I apologize for probably just the monotonous boringness of this episode and the lack of episodes recently, but I might have finally caught up with everything, and I should be able to at least put out one episode of Minecraft a week and maybe 2 episodes of my current other Let's Play series, which is Earthbound, which if you're here specifically for my Minecraft videos, you should actually check out some of my other Let's Plays. I've put a lot of work into some of them, this one especially. I'm actually taking more time with my Earthbound series than I have with some of my other series, say my Yoshi's Island series or my well, I guess it's deleted now, but like Super Mario World series. This guy is a dick. He doesn't have a knockback thing, but I can't get back to him. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I fucking hate the skeletons, man. They are way too overpowered. But yeah, since Mother 2 Earthbound is one of my like top 5 games of all time, I'm actually putting in a lot of effort, and I don't want to just like put out content that I find bad. There have been a few episodes that I wasn't happy with, and I put them out anyway, so I'm gonna try to avoid doing that. So if those are slow, which they are right now, I apologize. And same with this. It's hard to do good content when you don't have any ideas, but I do have some ideas. But the thing with this is, if you don't have ideas, your content could suffer, and if you don't have any time, your content could suffer. And for the longest time, I was out of ideas. Now I just don't have any time. But like I said, I should be able to record something, something good within the next week or 2. Maybe do something this weekend when I actually do have free time. But I've rambled on long enough. Thank you guys for sticking around, and for those that we've lost, I guess they can't really hear this since they're probably not watching the video. Sorry, but busy, stupid school and everything. I want to get on top of that. But yes, thank you guys so much for sticking around, and sending me the messages and comments and the likes and all that stuff. And I will see you next time, which I've said this many times in the past. I hope shouldn't be too long from now, but I've probably jinxed myself and it'll be forever. But yeah, thank you guys. See you next time.